Hey guys, I'm the Dr. Pepper Guy, and today let's just talk about KH3 Remind trailer. Please let's just talk about that. It's been like 40 minutes since the trailer came out, like nearly an hour since the trailer came out, and Jesus Christ, I made so many white steaks, and I just want to get this over with quick because, bro, I just want to play this kid. I'll play this DLC so bad. I mean, just like, damn, this shit got me moist. Thinking about it, I mean, before I was like sort of excited. I was like excited for it. Then I went to that to low-key hype. Now I'm just like, oh, bro, this make me moist. I'm not as hyped as others are, but still, I'm in the hype train. I am in the hype train, even though I'm at like the back seat of it. I'm still on the hype train. So let's get down with the KH3 Remind trailer, because you know I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan. Looking at my channel icon, and Kingdom Hearts 3 is my second favorite Kingdom Hearts game. We all know it's the best one. But anyway, let's just get down to the KH3 Remind trailer. So first two things I want to clarify. Number one is spoilers. I don't know how you're not expecting that. It's a DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, just seriously, come on. And second one is that I'm not going to go that deep into the plot details, because I would just make shit even more longer, and I do not want that. I wanted to make my brief thoughts into it. So without any further ado, let's just get down to it first. Come on. So first of all, bro, the team attacks. They are so good. The team attack between Rockets and Xion was so clean, and Axel pulling up with the chakrams. Him turning his Keyblade into that is so raw. Come on, like seriously, he's finally showing his fruits, the fruits of his training. Because in KH3 we didn't really get that, didn't we? But we are getting that now, so I'm not so mad. So anyway, besides that, bro, the team attack between Aqua and Ventus is like the main highlight. That shit was the best. Like Ventus going pro skater like that is just it's so clean. It's so good. I love it. I really love it. I mean, I live for hype shit like this. Like, this gives me life. Come on. That was so raw. I cannot even. That shit the thing about it got me wet now. Anyway, I always love cinematic stuff like this in games, right? And it's taken to a whole another level with Kingdom Hearts. So that's just good. That's great. But besides that, bro, a lingering will vs Terranaut round 2. Please, Osaka team, make it playable. I will love KH3 to a whole another level if that is playable. Like, come on, that would be so heat. I mean, like, I might be a KH3 shill if that happens. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I might be a KH3 shield. I might have to defend the game harder now after Remind drops. I think everybody will have to defend the game harder now if Remind drops. Because the potential shown in the trailer is raw. If Osaka uses that really well, if they utilize that potential well, then yeah, then bro, it's going to be hit. I'm just going to love it even more if the potential is really well utilized in the Remind with this DLC, right? So Lingering Will vs Terranaut round 2, want that to be playable. I mean, we already had that as a cinematic in the base KH3 game. We already had that, so let's not have that again in Remind, please. I beg you. So besides that, we're getting Oathkeeper and Oblivion. The Keyblades which has to be there, right? Those two Keyblades are like they're like GOAT material Keyblades. They're top tier. We know that. Anyway, so we're going to see that, and we're going to see also Sora with the dark form, bro. Him, with the Oblivion Keyblade, Sora using his dark form, it looks so clean. I cannot. Sora's fit is so saucy in general, but when he uses those forms, when he transforms into those forms, his fit looks so goddamn clean. I cannot even. Also, the Oathkeeper form also looks clean. I mean, just like, whew, like that isn't weak sauce at all. Also, like we're going to see more Vanitas boss fight, like another Vanitas boss fight. Sorry, another Vanitas boss fight, another Zigbar boss fight. You know why I'm coughing. Anyway, so we're going to, and that quick shot event is so neat. That quick shot event. I know it's quick time, but calling it quick shot makes it it's so much more cooler, man. Especially with Sora with that form. Like I said, it's so good. I just cannot even. Damn, bro. This trailer is so much more raw than I first realized. Like, come on. Oof, that's insane. That's really insane. God damn it. So, besides those things, in plot wise, we're finally going to see how Sora saves Kyrie, because in the end of KH3, I don't know how people didn't understand this, but like it's simple to understand. But anyway, so it's that Sora uses the power of waking to save Kyrie, right? Despite knowing the risks of using that, but when he uses it, he disappears. So there's that, and like so. Well, we're finally going to see what happens during that time. Like we're finally going to see that in like how Sora saves Kyrie. That's really neat. I just love that. I'm really looking forward for that. I thought this would be in the secret episode. From what I keep hearing about the secret episode. I thought this would be in that, but we're going to see that in say the in Remind. I underestimated Remind. I like seriously I did, and but like I don't know what the secret episode has in store for us, but let's just Remind in general has a lot of shit, and this is one of it. And we're going to see more interactions between Namine and Sora, which is always neat. I always like that. And also we didn't get much of that. Can you blame the team? I mean, can you blame the game, especially after what happens in its third act? I mean, Namine literally wakes up after all the shit that goes down in KH3, right? When Sora's off there saving Kyrie. And like so yeah, so we're going to see how he saves Kyrie using the power of waking, which I really like. And I heard that this thing like that the KH3 ending isn't in the actual timeline, but the timeline set in the KH3 Remind DLC. Let's just not go in too in depth on that. Let's just forget that. And also we're going to see more Master and Young Xehanort interactions. I mean, we already knew that. There's nothing special, nothing new, so let's just go on to that. What is new is the power of waking thing, and I just looking more forward. I'm so down for this DLC. I cannot even. And also another thing that just did not get so far is that how other people are just like, oh my god, why do we have to pay for this DLC? I mean, that's like, what? How can you not? I mean, how are people mad about this? Because the base game already is $60. That's the standard price of any game at this point. Why are you mad about this? Also, especially when the DLC is, say, correct me if I'm wrong, is it like a $20 or $20 to $30, right? I mean, if it's that much, what's there to complain about? People were so down with paying, paying for Spider-Man and the DLC it had to offer. And how long was Spider-Man's DLC, huh? Each episode, how long was that? Now, I rest my case, Your Honor. But anyway, I don't see the loss. I'm in fact I'm just laughing right here because of my exams. I didn't get to play. I didn't get to cop KH3 at its release date. I got it after exams, which means I bought the game for like $25. That's why I'm laughing. I'm laughing right now. I like. I'm pretty much paying a nearly $50 to $60 for with Remind included. I mean, so so that's why I'm just laughing. I just don't get that complaint when people are just like, oh my god, I just had to pay that much. I mean, look at the content they're offering us with Remind. How can you blame them for charging us? I mean, it's not at a reasonable price. There's literally it's just my opinion, but it's just like I don't feel like it's worth complaining about. I mean, really, we're talking as if they're charging us like it's like Destiny. They're charging us and all other thing. Also, calling it Final Fantasy 15 is so much of a reach. I mean, Final Fantasy 15. How many DLCs did Final Fantasy 15 have, and how many DLCs is this? That's bullshit. And Final Fantasy 15 wasn't as incomplete as KH3, and Final Fantasy 15 it didn't. Final Fantasy 15 needed those DLCs bad to explain its story. So there's that. So anyway, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know. Peace.